Hello, rogues! Welcome to the Rogues Gallery for another Retro Roguery Saturday. I am alive. Wednesday, I just was not doing so hot on Wednesday. This spring has been a little difficult for my sinuses, and it just has not been a fun time. So, yeah, Wednesday's stream got canceled last minute. I really wanted to make it happen, and it just didn't, because I just could not travel to the workplace, get set up, spend a couple hours out in a public place. It just wasn't going to happen. So sorry about that. We will attempt next week for that discussion. I think that was looking at the Blacksburg Women's Club records, which is an interesting set of records with a number of scrapbooks, and I'm excited to look at it. So that's definitely happening next week. But today is our Retro Roguery Day, and we've been playing Ultima 2, and I've been having a lot of fun with it, and a bit of frustration with it. So I did a little grinding off stream, so I've leveled up some. I earned a bunch of money, bought some food, bought some hit points. That's all I've done off stream. Everything else has been on stream. As you can see, I'm wearing a scarf today. It has been ridiculously chilly in my library here. So I've got hoodie and scarf and trying to stay warm. My fingers have felt like popsicles all day. So I do have D&D coming up this evening. Our campaign has been going on for a while now, and I think I mentioned we fought the Lich Queen of the Githyanki, and we were traveling through time. We kidnapped, abducted, stole a scientist from the past whose expertise was needed in order to potentially save the world, which is good that we retrieved them from the past, but bad that we did so by basically abducting them. They were intoxicated at the time, and while they said that they were willing to come to the future with us, they really didn't have the capacity to give consent. So I think we're the bad guys now. Abducting people out of the past in order to save the future, but without their consent. So that's a thing. Yeah. So get to continue with that some more this evening, and I don't know where we're going from here. My character is a homebrew race called a Winged One, basically a human with giant wings that can't fly. And he was a victim of magical torture for like 30 years. And basically knows nothing about the world, and is very gullible. So yeah, that is what I've got going on there. Yeah. So yeah, today we're gonna continue with Ultima 2. I've been continuing to research the Ultima series. The next one in line will be Ultima 3 whenever we manage to finish this one. Ultima 3 is reportedly considered the best of the original trilogy. So looking forward to that. I've actually quite enjoyed 1 and 2. 1 and 2 have that weird mashup of fantasy realm and science fiction with traveling to space, and while it's all like super early 80s graphics and gameplay, which is rather punishing, I'm interested to see the next step, the 1983 Ultima 3 that comes after this one, partly because it's reportedly the most popular of the original 3, but then also partly just I want to see that the next step in the evolution, because the graphics of Ultima 1 and Ultima 2 are really, really similar, and I'm curious to see if I think we will end up sticking with the tile-based graphics. So, hi, Raining Rue. Yeah, the graphics have been super similar. I feel like Ultima 1 actually gave us more direction in what we were supposed to do. Ultima 2, I felt like I floundered a lot trying to figure out what the heck I'm supposed to do. And I feel like Ultima 2 has actually relied more on random number generation and just random events overall. So personally, for my game enjoyment, hasn't been my favorite one, but it's been interesting to see kind of the evolution of Ultima 1. There were classes, but they didn't matter. This one, your class kind of mattered. So I'm curious to see where the third one takes us. I do know the third one, we lose the sci-fi elements. So it becomes more of like a traditional like fantasy realm game. But we still haven't gotten to the Avatar, which to me is like the iconic thing about the Ultima series is the Avatar. And you play as the Avatar. And in the first one, I don't remember what we were called in the first one. In the second one, the player character is referred to as the Stranger. So I'm curious to see where we go in 3, and I'm hoping that we will get there today, because I think put us in a position where we can attempt, if I don't kill us many times, trying to land a rocket ship, which the first 2 times we took off on the rocket ship, I landed just fine. And then we proceeded to die like 4 times. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the game, and feel free to pop questions in chat or anything. If there's anything you want to know, I'm happy to talk about stuff. But I'm gonna move over to the game screen and start progressing us, I hope, towards the next in the series. I'm excited to move forward. Let's exit the demo and play the game. So I'm gonna hop on the ship so we don't use food. Ultima 2. Let's review. Got my notes. Right. Here's where we are in Ultima 2. We have a number of clues. Find the father, earn the ring. Masters of Riddle are masters indeed. From an astronaut, there's a planet X, and Father Antos is on X. The queen is the king, and the king is a spy. She's got to be at 999, which we know is the location of planet X, because we visited there last week. Those appear to be the relevant clues that we've received. As you can see, my hit points are at 9,708. My food is at 9,916. That's the result of some of that off-screen grinding that I was doing, where I was just moving about the map, killing things, which I think I spent maybe 4 hours just sailing around on the boat killing things so I could earn money, and I spent that money on food and hit points. Gold is currently at 3859. We do have the quick sword, which we got last time. We're up to level 68. One more level and it'll be nice. We have the reflect armor. I don't remember whether reflect or power armor was the best armor. I think there's one more armor above reflect. I think it's the power armor. 9 torches, 11 keys, 54 tools. I did spend a little bit on stat increases during my grinding. So we are at strength 65, agility 70, stamina 32, charisma 64, wisdom 54, and intelligence 34. And let me tell you, that charisma 64, nice. We were spending, I think it was 36 on food every time, and now it is 20 to get 100 food. So that's pretty good. And just from all the grinding, we have 38 wands, 28 staves, 29 boots, 21 cloaks, 58 helms, 30 gems, 28 ankhs, 26 red gems, 36 skull keys, 24 green gems, 20 brass buttons, 17 blue tassels, 16 strange coins, 21 green idols, and 27 trilithiums. Wands let you cast spells. We're not a spellcasting class, so they're useless for us. No idea what the staves do. Boots prevent the demons or whatever they are from incapacitating our feet. Cloaks, I believe, prevent the other ones, the devils, from freezing us in place. Helms let me bring up that weird in-game map that I've done accidentally a couple of times. I have no idea what gems do. Ankhs, I know, are required in order to fly the rocket ship. They're one of the things that you have to be able to fly the rocket ship. Red gems, I don't know. Skull keys are required to fly the airplane and possibly the rocket ship. I'm not sure. Green gems, I don't know what they do. Brass buttons, I also don't know what they do. Blue tassels are what let us get on board the frigates and ride them around the oceans. I don't know about strange coins. I don't know about green idols. Trilithiums are what let us enter hyperspace. They're the fuel for the rocket ship. And so we have 27 of them, which means we could enter hyperspace 27 times. We won't, because I'm not good at landing the rocket ship, and I don't look forward to dying that many times. But let me exit the frigate and enter town here. I think there's an armor shop. I want to see if... Don't remember. Hang on. As I said, I am dedicated to finishing this time as much as possible. I'm gonna consult a map. Hi, Tony. Welcome. There is not an armor shop in this town. So we will be leaving this town and finding an armor shop. Ultima 2? More like Ultima done! Yeah, that is the goal. Ultima done. I don't have a map of the other towns, but I believe if I go to... I think if I go to the other time period... the other time period. There are like 5 time periods, so that's a useful statement. I think not in this time, but if I go... Ooh, let me kill you. I know what I'm saying. I'm saying words. Actually, let me come in here. Ultima through! Yeah, that is better, Tony. I think maybe if I go behind the McDonald's? I don't remember where anything is. Oh, there's a fountain there. I'm ignoring the people. There's a seer. I don't want the seer. Port Boniface. I just want the armor shop. Chad. Mad. No armor for sale in Port Boniface. I think we have to go to a different time period. Let me exit the ship here. Pardon me. I know there's armor in this town. Town Linda, here in Italy. Armor to the right, maybe? I'm trying to remember where things are in a game that I only play once a week. Typical streamer issues. Power armor. That's what I want. Hey, look at that! With our charisma boost, the cost is down to 1508. Heck yes! Wear the best armor in the game. Thank you. And we still have 2,362 gold. Okay. Now, let's go back to the future? I don't know what time period I'm in now. I think we're going back to the future once this time portal opens. I did read an interesting blog post talking about this game that really made me reconsider how I had been thinking about the game. Let me see if I can find that again. So I won't read the entire thing because, and it's a post on Reddit, but along comes Ultima 2. By our gaming standards today, a very primitive thing to be sure. It can charitably be described as a graphical roguelike with very simple mechanics and straightforward, mostly repetitive gameplay. But just like anything which comes first, the first movies, the first computers, it must be remembered in the context of its own time to be understood for its value. Most fans of the Ultima series will rightly point to Ultima 3 as the best of the original trilogy, and the most influential of the games. I'm gonna skip a little bit. This is the part that really stuck out to me. Just allow yourself this thought experiment. Imagine you have a game now, which is like Skyrim. You are cruising along, bashing a few bandits, raiding a troll cave or two, then you turn a corner and find a glowing blue gate, as in Minecraft. You step through the gate and find yourself inside the world of Fallout 3, but you're still playing your Skyrim character. A few bunkers later and now you've got a plasma rifle to go with your badass Dragonbone armor. A quick escape from some Deathclaws sends you into a canyon with yet another glowing blue gate, and now you're in San Andreas. Another takes you to Rapture. You get the idea. Crappy graphics and primitive gameplay aside, in Ultima 2, you could not only run through the typical medieval world dungeon quest, you could also swing through a McDonald's drive-thru, tie one on at the Hotel California, steal a small airplane and fly it back in time to Pangaea, hop on a Soviet rocket ship and explore every other planet in the solar system, blast through hordes of orcs and demons with a phaser pistol. Really, it was all just gloriously weird. I guess my point is this. Why did we just abandon this genre-mashing, time-traveling, dimensional-hopping madness? This glorious spewing of creative tomfoolery. That was posted on Reddit by Hasliostro 7 years ago, and I thought it was a pretty good analysis, despite the somewhat ableist language using the term madness. But I like that kind of reflection on this game and the comparison of, like, just think about it in terms of today's graphics. If you had this game today and like starting off building a character and you're basically in Skyrim, and then you go through a portal and you're suddenly in Fallout, and I thought that was a really interesting way to look at this game and made a lot of sense. So I just thought I would share that. Let's see. I have to remember where we're going. We need to go and get the rocket ship because we're ready to tackle Planet X. So let's launch the plane. I'm good at landing the plane because it doesn't let me crash. I don't remember which time portal I have to go through in the plane. Is it... You know, I know if I go through Australia? Land the plane. Think. Right. Okay. Which portal do I want from here? I don't remember. I want to get to 2112. I want to go to Aftermath. Aftermath, I think, is going to be Portal 4. Aftermath. The circle with the cross-hatching in it. And... oh, I activated the contextual... I don't want the keys! I wanted to point! You can see there at the very bottom where Antarctica would be on the map, that is the time of Legends, which is the time period that we are presently in after having gone through the Australia portal. And you can see the Ankh and the circle with the cross-hatching, which is the symbol for Aftermath and the symbol for, the symbol for Time of Legends and the symbol for Aftermath, which means that the fourth portal will take us to Aftermath, which is the time period that we want to be in. And, I mean, you've probably all been watching, but I said all that anyway, so we're just taking an airplane through time. That's Portal 2. That's not the one we want. That's Portal 3. That's also not the one we want. That's one. That's where we want to be. We are now in Aftermath. Somewhere we left a boat, and I'm going to recover our boat because I like having the boat by the plane. I just have to be able to land. There we go. Exit the plane. Board the boat, which is much quieter. Really, was it necessary to have it be a propeller plane? Head over here to the only city in Aftermath, which is a Soviet city, Pirates Harbor, where we have Red Square. Oh, no. This is not the direction I want. The port is over here. I don't know what TASS is. CCCP is definitely like the Soviet police, if I'm remembering acronyms correctly. Unlock. Kill the guard. Board the ship. And then we'll kill some more guards. Because why not? Also, my stats have gone up, and I am much faster at killing things now. It's nice. Okay. I don't think I can save in town, which means I should have saved before we came in here, but I forgot to. If we have to repeat, remind me to save outside of town. How am I missing all these shots? We'll leave that one guard. And here are mountains in the shape of 666, which is the address for Earth. Board the rocket ship! Launch the rocket ship! Hyperwarp engaged! You are orbiting Earth. Hyperwarp 2999. Prepare for hyperwarp. We made it to Planet X. Let us land. And now comes the hardest part of the game for me so far. Landing the rocket ship without dying. Press any key. Oh, this is stressful. I can only land on grass or we die. No! I think I just missed by one space and landed in water. Also, I was on the wrong screen, so at least you all only saw that in tiny. Okay. Let me reload the program. Okay. Oh, gee. Sorry about that. Alright, where are we? Oh! We're just... It auto-saved before we went into the town. So we're not too bad off. Because that is, like, the last place I can save before we go to space. Pirate's Cove. Unlock the door. Attack the guard. Board the frigate. Kill the guards. Nope. Kill them with the cannons of the boat, not with my, quick sword. Ooh, I took damage. Right. Hey, Nest Monster, come back here. I'm trying to kill you. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's not too bad. Board the rocket ship, launch the rocket ship. Alright. Hyperwarp. 999. We could visit all the other planets, but there's not really a reason to, other than to visit them. And then I have to do all this many more times. I died again. Okay. We will eventually get this and we will save immediately after. Immediately after being after I get back to Earth, because you can only save on Earth. Okay. Enter the town. Walk past the Red Square. Up to the Pirates' Harbor. Unlock the door. Kill the guard. Board the ship. Wait for these guards. Fire the cannons at them. Because this gets me keys. That's the only reason this step has to happen. Because now I have 20 keys. Oh. Hello, Nessie. Kill the nest monsters. Exit the ship. Board the rocket ship. Launch the rocket ship. This is only, what, the 7th time that we've done this? The 3rd time today. Hyperwarp to 999. We made it to X. Let's try and land without dying. I mean, honestly, it's very realistic that our fantasy world character, our sword and sorcery world character, would have trouble landing a spaceship. We landed. We're alive. I have no idea where I am, but we have enough food. Somewhere there is a town. That's the castle. I want the town. Right? This is the castle. I want the town first. Oh, hi. I thought there was a town. I know we made it to a town last time. I cannot remember where the town is. Thought it was by water. Am I just not seeing it? I know there's a town. Oh, that's the castle. This is the town. I'm getting all confused. It's okay. Town Basco. We made it. The sad part is we'll have to do all this over again if I crash when I get back to Earth. Because it can't save. No mages. I do remember that. Thief says, wanna buy a watch? Wanna buy a watch? Even the thieves on Planet X wanna sell me watches. Get drunk at Ozzy's? Bye? Here, have a strong one. The barkeep says, isn't this a great game? No. I'm not spending more money on. Keith Zabalawi says, I've never done this before. Ugly Irving states, no mages allowed. Well, that was uncalled for. Don't need to call Irving ugly. Offenders. There's no mages allowed. There are 2 wizards in the offenders area. The guard doesn't want to talk to me. Funny, no response. Transport. You're just gonna want to sell me a horse. No. I'm going to steal your ship. Pay your taxes! Pay your taxes! I did pay my taxes. Believe. Okay, Claire. Pay your taxes. Ugh me tough. Ugh me tough. Ugh me tough. You know, I don't need to buy anything from you at the armor shop. I already bought everything. What's up here? What's up here? 2 guards behind locked doors. They'll attack me if I unlock the doors, so I'm not going to do it. Buy a watch. No, the thief is attacking me. I hate this. Now the guards are going to be after me, and I'm going to have to run and exit the town. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't do it! He attacked me! Okay, let's try this again! Who, me? I've never been here before. No, the thieving thief attacking me. Weapons. The thief is stealing everything. The Wimpy Warrior says Antos is on X. An Experienced Warrior says find Antos, earn the ring. The Cleric is blocking the way. I have to attack. glad I came here with lots of hit points. Because I have to fight my way out. Because this cleric is in the way. I'm not very good at hitting this guard, apparently. Is he invincible? What's going on? Run. That's what's going on. No, I don't want to be here. Let me out. Let me out. Run away. Run away. I bravely ran away. Well, people on Planet X have told us that Antos is here. Let's find him, shall we? Ozzy's place. Yeah, really, like, it's the only town in the entire game where somebody just comes up and steals something from you and then attacks you. Also, thankfully we had enough stocks of many things that we didn't lose anything vital. Other than hit points. These jesters are just saying ho ho ho. And if you don't remember, OZ YM ANDIAS Ozymandias. Welcome, my child. First, my 50 gold piece, and gave us hit points for 100. Queen Susan says, Father Antos awaits you. Remember, the queen is the king. The king is a spy. So the king, who we paid money to and who gave us 100 hit points, which Lord British back on Earth gives us 300 hit points for the same price. That's all the king did. Pay me money, I'll give you hit points. Fine. The queen told us about Father Antos, because the queen is really the king. Castle Barataria. Queen Susan's room. Kueen. Jail. Swamp. Don't know exactly where I'm going. We have been immobilized. And we may be here for some while. Stop it! Yeah, getting attacked by prisoners. And they're inside their jail cell. This is gonna hurt. I didn't mean to yell. Ah! You're just a jester. Don't know what. Wait. Justin the jailer warns I wouldn't go in there. The chapel. A fighter who said, "Ugh me tough." Is this where I will find Father Antos? A merchant says, "Will you buy my apples?" A merchant says, "Will you buy my apples?" Are you Father Antos? Father Antos chants, "You have earned my blessing. Return and claim the ring." We found Father Antos on Planet X! Pardon me. We found the father. Apparently we earned the ring. That was clue 1. Find the father, earn the ring. There's a Planet X and Father Antos is there. Got that one. I don't know what the Queen is the King and the King is a spy really did for us. Basically, we've encountered everything for all of our clues that we had. Now we have to land on Earth without dying. Also, we have to figure out where this ring is that we're supposed to claim, which, because I was not figuring anything out in this game, I did find, like, as I said last week, I consulted a walkthrough, so I know where the ring is. Well, I know it's on Earth, and that we're done with Planet X after having talked to Father Antos. I don't know if we absolutely had to go to the village where we were attacked. The walkthrough said we were supposed to go there, but I don't know if it was necessary. Yeah, now I have to find the rocket ship. I don't remember where we parked. Oh, there it is. Okay. Launch. Hyperwarp to 666. Well, that's good timing. Just in time to see me die. Hi! Welcome in, everybody, from Liz's library. There's a little 16-bit music happening at the moment. I think I may have killed the 16-bit music for you. Anyway, welcome to the Rogues Gallery. I am Rogan. Today is Retro Roguery, and we are playing Ultima 2: Revenge of the Enchantress, a game from 1982, I think. There's some info. Revenge of the Enchantress, created by Richard Garriott in 1982. Anyway, welcome in. It is always a good time having the library come and join us here on Saturdays. I know you all had a wonderful reading of Vion Vigor's the latest chapter in Vion Vigor's book, which has been wonderful to listen to. Just here for coffee. Librarian Liz, welcome everybody else who arrived on the raid. We are currently in outer space, having visited Planet X in this sword and sorcery adventure, and I have to land a rocket ship as a hobbit thief in order to get to a point where I can save. So, we'll see how that goes. But we have a good time here. Enjoy a little chaos, so feel free to bring your chaos. But yeah, good luck indeed. We'll see what happens. Let me because if I don't manage to land, oh, my ship is off course. I need to hyperwarp again. If I don't manage to land, I have to do the entire trip to Planet X again. Oh, Liz, have a good time walking the puppy. Omar, thank you for stopping by. Also, enjoy walking your dog. I will now try and land a rocket ship. This is the most stressful part of the game. It is not possible to save when you're anywhere other than Earth. So I have to land, and if I land anywhere except in grass, I die. So... no pressure. No pressure at all. Yes, Quintus, the rocket ships disappear after Ultima 2. So Ultima 1 and Ultima 2 both involve space travel, but Ultima 3 does not. And the rest of the series is strictly sword and sorcery. Oh gosh. There are so many trees! Where to land? I think the next go round. I died! I died! Ah! Southeast United States, why do you hate me? Okay. Well. We'll give another go. This will be attempt number 8 for this space trip, I think. Yeah, Raining Rue, I think this is round 8. We are now in the year 2112. Stretch. Oh, Tony, thank you for taking care of me. Ooh, good. Also, the stress has made it so that I'm not freezing anymore, so that, I guess, is a good thing. We are in 2112 in the only city, which happens to be a Soviet city. We will board the pirate ship here. I need some keys, so I'm gonna kill some guards. Maybe. That one took a while to die. Okay. Nest monsters also need to die. Because I don't... Wow, it might not have been worth killing them that time. Right. Board the rocket ship, launch the rocket ship. Okay. Now, hyperwarp to 999, which is Planet X. We made it to Planet X. Now, I try and land without dying on Planet X, which is the first time I have to do this. Successfully landed. I'm gonna try skipping the town and going straight to the castle. Ozymandias' castle. We will talk to the king, who is a spy. And then we will talk to the queen, who is the king. I don't know if it's strictly necessary to talk to both of them. Queen Susan's room, the jail. We're gonna come on this side and walk through the swamps that hurt me to avoid being immobilized by all of those magic users. Right, okay, we made it to the chapel. Oh, there's Father Antos. That is who I need to talk to. Father Antos chants, "You have earned my blessing. Return and claim the ring." Okay, so now we try and go back to Earth. I'm getting faster! Just avoid the guards. Don't want to aggro them. Okay, okay. Castle Barataria, goodbye. Enjoy your time on Planet X. Go into the chapel and we're gonna get murdered. Thanks, just here for coffee. Where did I park that rocket ship? Ooh. Bye-bye, orc. Board the rocket ship. Launch the rocket ship. And now we hyperwarp to 666, which is Earth. I'm uncertain whether that is a commentary on how Richard Garriott felt about planet Earth. We ended up in deep space. Thankfully, we have a lot of trilithium, so we can hyperwarp many times before we die. We made it to Earth, and here we go again. I just have to land in the grass. And I died. I tried, Tony, I tried. It's okay. We were close. I was trying to just... The first two times I took off in the rocket ship, I didn't even know that it was possible to die while landing because I landed perfectly both times. Ever since then, it has become harder. Okay. Attempt number 9. Maybe the third time, maybe because it's a multiple of 3, it will be the charm. Board the frigate, kill the guards. Cannons from the frigate make killing the guards much more efficient. We'll just let the nest monsters follow us. Exit the frigate. Board the rocket ship. Launch the rocket ship. Okay. Hyperwarp to Planet X. We made it to Planet X. Let's land. Without dying. I landed in the water. Well, apparently having it be a multiple of 3 was not the good luck charm. I only have to get it to work once, and thankfully there's not a ton that I have to do on Planet X. So... this is just one of those, this game technically qualifies as a roguelike. Technically. It's very, very early. Like, I literally have to close the program entirely and load a save in order to continue playing, because I die and I'm dead. Well, these guards are harder to kill this time. Okay, come on. Wow, that was much harder than normal. Maybe that's a good sign? I hope. Launch! Okay. Hyperwarp to Planet X. I don't know why I'm nervous about hyperwarping. This part's not hard. Unlike in Ultima 1, where all of the space travel was really difficult. Okay. Great. I landed successfully. Everyone remember where we parked. Space travel in Ultima 1 was very stressful, yes. It was so easy to run out of, like, fuel, and then you were just endlessly spinning and out into space. Talk to them, unlock the door, go west, through Queen Susan's room, unlock that door. Great Faith, thank you for the bits. Enjoy your lurk. It is lovely to see you. Okay, we've talked to Father Antos. You've earned my blessing. Return and claim the ring. Okay, back to the rocket ship, and then I just have to stick the landing. Alright, Castle Barataria, I never want to see you again. I have looked upon thy works and despaired. Isn't it cute? It kind of looks like a little fish. Board the ship. Launch the ship. Oh, I just saw that they were unicorn bits. Hyperwarp. Back to Earth. Land. No! So close. This is gonna be the one. I think I said that last time. I begin to understand speedruns. But also, this would be a heckin' hard game to speedrun. You'd have to be able to stick that landing every time. How many keys do I have? I have 10 keys. Do I really need to kill all these guards? Hyperwarp 999. I'm enjoying it. I just really wish there was an easier way to land the frickin' rocket ship. Oh. Hi, JC Thornclad. I barely landed that without dying. I am amazed. Enter town. Talk to the fake king, talk to the queen who is the king. Father Antos awaits you. Open the door. Go through Queen Susan's room. Open the door. Go through the jail. Taking damage all the way, because the jail is in a swamp for some reason. Enter the chapel. Talk to Father Antos. You have earned my blessing. Return and claim the ring. Exit Castle Barataria. The same way I came in. I have looked upon your works and despaired, Ozymandias. I have despaired mightily, because I cannot land a rocket ship so that I can save. Where did I park that thing? Board. Launch! Hyperwarp. 666. Off course. Hyperwarp. 666. Of course we're off course. Why would we be on course? Okay. I really wish I had more control. I'm so scared to push a button. No! There are literally so many spaces that I could land in safely. And yet, like, I feel like this particular game mechanic would make sense if this had been like an arcade game where it was in a cabinet and you were paying quarters for each try. Like, then at least I would understand why it's like this. I don't understand why they made this mechanic so difficult. Because you can't really time it, because it's not like, it doesn't play out the same loop over and over. Because you move east, like you're moving diagonally the whole way. And you can't see far enough ahead. And so it really is like, I know a patch of grass is coming up soon. I will push the button and hope. But there's a lot of forest, there's a lot of water, and you can't land in either of those, or you die. Okay, made it to X. Here's the first time we have to land the rocket ship. Planet X actually has more grassland, so it's actually much, much easier to land on Planet X without dying. We made it to Ozymandias' place. Right. Talk. Unlock. Unlock. I do know from the first time that we came into the castle that going through other doors aggroes the guards. Going through the doors behind the throne after having talked to the king and queen apparently does not aggro the guards. Return and claim the ring. I shall do so. Sometime. I don't know. Is this attempt 11 or 12? This is 11. Okay. Alright, Jester, you need to get out of the way. It's okay, I'll just unlock this door. Okay. Back to the rocket ship. Oh. That's a strong fighter here on Planet X. Board the ship, launch the ship. Try and head back to Earth. Earth. Land. I hope. One space off. One space. One. The loneliest number. One is the loneliest number that you've ever heard. Okay. It's okay. This is fine. Like, if I could save on Planet X, it wouldn't be so bad. Because then I would just have the one part of it to do over and over again until I got it right. But no. Literally have saved at the last possible moment that you can save. Which truly, I mean... I see the roguelike elements of having that, like, that is the last save point, and then from there you have to go through a bunch of enemies to get to the goal, and if you die along the way, you die. That all makes sense to me in a roguelike game. And arguably not no, oh shoot, I didn't mean to land. Well, I hit the wrong button, but I guess I can practice landing on Earth. I died anyway. I was talking and distracted myself. So at least that time there was a reason for it. I don't know, does this count now as 12 or 13? Honestly, I don't know. I should have a death counter at this point. Rocket ship death counter. Board the ship. I'm only gonna kill a couple of these guys. I don't need to kill all of them. That's plenty. Exit this. Board this. Launch. And this is what I messed up last time. H, not L. Made it to the right planet. Okay. Enter Talk. Talk. Unlock. Unlock. A little bit of a scratchy throat. I'm trying not to cough. Okay, we have talked to Father Antos, who I don't know why he's on Planet X. It seems like he should be on Earth with all of the other people that seem to think he should be on Earth. I think he's really just a goalpost that we have to go and tag. Pardon me. To make us do this rocket ship thing over and 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 over again. And now, after seeing this rocket ship bit, you understand why I have no desire to visit any of the other planets. This game, it is possible to visit all of the planets of the solar system and the sun. I will not be doing so. Mainly because it would require me to land this rocket ship many, many, many more times. Okay, deep space. Yeah, 711, not a useful coordinate. Okay, we made it to Earth. Let us land on Earth. No! 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 I hit the button! I hit the button and it should have landed me on Earth! And, oh, okay. Okay. Oh. This is going to work. It really is. I swear. Eventually I'm going to land this freaking rocket ship on planet Earth. One day soon. Someday I'll land this ship. You know, killing them would have been faster if I had been using the ship's cannons instead of my quicksword, but whatever. Launch. Hyperwarp to 999. Land on Planet X. I died. This is okay. I am not frustrated. Narrator's voice. He was very frustrated. Right. Okay. I don't think I need those keys. I don't need to attack. I need to unlock. Then I attack. Then I board the frigate. Thank you. That's all I'm gonna kill at the moment. Exit the ship. Board the ship. Launch the ship. Orbiting Earth. Hyperwarp. To Planet X. Orbiting X. Land. I've done that before. Okay. Slow it down. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. This is gonna be fine. Thank you, Raining Roo. Okay. Unlock. Attack. Board. Gonna skip the guards entirely. Board. Launch. Hyperwarp. 999. Please. Baby. Land. I hope. Nope. So, I really feel like it has less to do... I think there's only a certain couple of spots. And wherever you are in the rotation, when you hit the button, it stops you at a certain spot. So, because I keep landing in the same spots over and over again. So I think I need to just figure out where on planet Earth I'm supposed to, like, which rotation I need to be on. And I suspect there's only one place to land on Earth. And I just don't know where. Because there's no way that I'm hitting the button at exactly the same time, but I keep landing in exactly the same spots. Spaceship. Where did I land this time? It's down here. Okay. Fly back down. Yeah, the guide that I have does not tell me where I should try to land. Thinking I should try and land in Africa. Okay. This is okay. I still think Africa is the place to try for. I think I have to do it one rotation earlier. Yeah, it's been a while since I crashed in the mountains. Thanks for that. At least it was something new. still don't know, and probably never will know, if I played this as a kid. I remember this, but it's entirely possible it was from watching my brother play. Oops. I'm already on the ship. I can't board the ship. I'm already on the ship. Oh, come on, get out of the way, fighter! Really? Really? Thank you. Like, how rude. Why are you standing in the way? Is there a... Nope, it's guards. I would have to kill the guard to go through that way. Which is not out of the realm of possibility. But I would rather not spend the hit points on it. Like, the game could be nice to me and just give me a crash that I can walk away from. Like, take a bunch of hit points. I don't mind that. It's the, oh, sorry, you crashed, you dead. We'll end up in deep space. For a random number generated game, we get this result a lot. All right, Earth. Not this go round. I don't know where to land. Okay, we successfully made it to Planet X and back and saved. I'm gonna be right back because now I really need a quick bio break. So I will be right back. Okay. And in celebration, I have put on the Cavalier hat. Because... why not celebrate by putting on a different hat? Alright. Can we finish the game? That seemed like it was the big obstacle in our way at this point, was making it to Planet X. Okay. I'm no longer freezing. I'm actually going to take my scarf off. Okay. We made it to Planet X. We made it back to Earth. Now we just need to get back to New San Antonio. So we are inching ever closer to the end of this game. We're still level 68 because we didn't really kill anything while doing that. We're still good on food, 9,700 food. But right now we are stuck in Africa. And I need a pirate frigate to show up. Our airplane is over there. I am not ever getting in that rocket ship again. So my fingers are crossed that a pirate ship will eventually show. I hope. Because if that literally just put us in an unwinnable condition by landing in Africa, well, it won't be unwinnable technically. I will just have to start launching from Africa and trying to land elsewhere, which I don't want to do. There's no portal in Africa, I don't believe. There's one that goes to Aftermath. It's supposed to be in Egypt. So let me see if I can find it. I think, yeah, Egypt isn't on this map, so the portal isn't either. Don't want to get back in the rocket ship, but I may have to. Because if the maximum number of enemies have spawned and none of them were rocket ship, or none of them were pirate ships, well, this implies that there are other enemies that can still spawn, so hopefully a pirate ship comes. Tony, thank you for the congratulations on the landing. It was very difficult. I don't want to do it again. I want a pirate ship to show up so that I can take it over and sail over to where my airplane is. Hello, pirate ship. Where are you? Yes, I did save. So, if I do have to do anything new... Oh yeah, that's the view. It'll be launching from here and landing again. So at least I don't have to... Like, I have to try this. I don't have to do all of Planet X over. I can literally just launch and then try and land. America's not too bad. I could land there. Africa. This is Africa. is... Oh! I think I successfully moved to the Save. Just here for coffee. That was the most stressful thing in the world, but also there were no ships showing up, so I had to try. Alright, where's the portal? Oh, I don't remember which one I want. When is it? To go to the modern era, I think is Portal 2. Wait, I want 1990. So that is the person inside the circle. Yeah, Portal 2. Not what I wanted. I actually think I wanted the other portal. Because I want... Yeah, this is what I want. See, here I can control my direction and zero in on a spot to land. Unlike the rocket ship, where I have no control and literally when I hit a button, that's where it tries to land me. Hello, New San Antonio! Swim at your own risk. YOLO and Gwen. I'm sure that's a reference to something, but I don't know what it is. I wonder if that's... I have keys. So the guide had said I need to talk to an old man in the north of town. I don't recall seeing one here. A tree? An old man mumbles, "I'm an old man." Offer 5. Offer. Offer? Ha! I have absolutely no idea how you would figure out that you need to come and talk to this old guy in the north of this town to get the ring after you've talked to Father Antos. Literally none of the clues tell you to do that. And the cost of getting keys to go through 2 locked doors to talk to him, and then that you have to offer him 500 gold to get it. Literally never, ever would have figured that out. Which is why I'm finishing this game with a walkthrough that tells me things like that, because that would have taken me months. With the ring and the quicksword, it's time to face the Enchantress. Let me first top up my hit points and my food, and then we will attempt to finish this game so that we can move on to more modern ones that are less punishing. I just need to stop at McDonald's. I've been enjoying the game, but some of the game mechanics and and stuff just, I mean, it was 1983. It was basically a solo build of a game. It's not without problem. And that's fine, but also I don't want to spend months trying to figure something out. I would rather... Oh, Neiman. No. No. I just bought too much food and it deleted all my food. That's okay. It's okay. Wait, it would have saved when I entered town. I'm just gonna save scum it. Because I'm done with this game. I want to be done with this game. I want to move on to the next game. I'm doing all of this. All of this. The whole reason I started with Ultima 1 was because I want to play Worlds of Ultima 2 Martian Dreams, but I want to play all of the games that got there before playing it. And so I'm enjoying like the historical exploration of these games. Some of the mechanics I really do not enjoy. I can do one more. Buy no more food, or it changes to zeros. And those zeros are not just, hey, you maxed out. They're, no, literally that 99,000 that you had, or 9,900 that you had, no longer exist. It's that kind of mechanic that I'm just like, why? That's just like unnecessary. That also happens on the randomly increased stats, apparently, according to the guide. If you keep visiting and having the clerk at the Hotel California randomly increase your stats, you can only go so far, because if one of your stats increases above 99, it goes back to 0. It's just like, why? That's just punishing, especially after the first game trained you to just go until you hit 99 on all your stats. Because they couldn't figure out how to code it better. That is probably literally the answer, Tony. But it takes away some of the fun. I prefer to play games for the story. This game, like many others in its era, like these older games, it has a story, but it's more about the mechanics than the story. And I prefer to play for the story. So when the mechanics of the game become a barrier to the story, that's when I end up resorting to things like a guide. So now I'm supposed to be able to tackle this part of the game. I don't know what the magic ring that we got does. I have suspicions. Let me... That's what I wanted. Line up for me. Nope. Apparently what I thought it did is not what it does. I don't know what the ring does. I thought the ring would maybe make it so that the Balrons couldn't put me to sleep. I know it was required before coming here. I do have the best armor and best weapon in the game. with the magic missiles. So many. I mean, I have prepared for it. I really should be able to do this. I hope. Because if not, then it's all random numbers at this point. So many. I'm just luring them in as few at a time as possible. Come on. Wait, there are more? Okay, let's take care of these guys that keep casting magic. I miss my frigate. Oh, come on! I really miss my frigate, because it could one-shot things. I remember on like the first day that we played this, when I was like a level 2 little thief, we came here and walked through that gate. And we died so fast. Stop immobilizing my legs! It's not fair that they can attack at a distance and diagonally and I can't. Alright. We are going to see this Enchantress. She is going to answer for all of this revenginess that she's got going on. Apparently she liked Minax. Minax was not a nice person. That's why our previous character killed Minax. And she decided to take out revenge on the entire world in all the time periods. It's just rather rude of her. Like, most of these people had nothing to do with killing her paramour. I have been immobilized. So many magic. Come on. And this is what it's like with the best weapon and best armor in the game. I can't even imagine if I was playing a wizard. That would have been another level of having to grind for money in order to be able to buy the spell scrolls. Because you can't cast without a wand and a spell scroll. Like, that's just another layer of grind added on. I don't actually know what this map looks like. I'm not gonna wander around to find out, though. We are gonna see whatever her name is. What is her name? Oh, her name is Minax. What was the guy's name in the first game? Hey! Level 69! Nice! I now have to look. Because I don't remember the name of the bad guy in Ultima 1. Mundane. And Mundane, his secret student and lover Minax is who we're fighting now. Because Mundane was defeated in the first game. I'm afraid of these... Can't save, can I? I saved. 1,000 damage? That's heckin' rude. All right. All right. Morgue. Thieves Guild. Torture chamber. Stop! Museum? No. Oh. Broadcast, descend, enter, fire, get, hyperspace, ignite, jump, climb, launch, magic, negate. Negate? The guide says I have to stop time. I don't know how to do that. Chamber 1. There's no way. There's literally no way. Because that will kill me. Okay, I have to take less damage on the way in. I may have saved in a bad spot. Okay. I did not know. Alright, we have 8,000 hit points. That's not bad. What if how many coins do I have? 16. I can negate time 16 times. It's gonna cost me 2,000 hit points to get in. Negate time. Negate time. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to get through those barriers without dying. It doesn't. So they still kill me. Four time gates are located on the southern edge. Shadowguard castles in this castle surrounded by mountains, with the only entrance from the north. When you enter the castle, you'll be attacked by several demons and Balrons. Minax herself can be found in the northeast chamber, which we found her. One of the Balrons guarding her is invincible. Use the strange coin to negate time. She'll teleport once you hit her. I feel like There's gotta be a way through. I don't know what to do. I'll see if I can find an answer. Torture chambers, a cathedral. Force field. Magical ring. Do I need to wear the ring? Is that what I'm not doing? Because I have the ring. Let's see. Swords, phasers, quick swords, chain, reflect, power, wands, staffs, boots, cloaks, helms, gems, ankhs, red gems, skull keys, green gems. It doesn't list the ring. Oh no, it's fine, Tony. At this point with this game, I'm open to spoilers. I don't see doors on the map myself. Just the force barriers. I mean, there are doors in the upper left. Oh, yeah, there is a door over on the right there, but that doesn't help because I still have to... She'll appear in chamber 1 and 2 and go back and forth between them until I kill her. So I have to be able to get through the force barriers, which requires the ring. And I know we went and got the ring, but we don't have the ring, so I'm gonna go back. Which is less than ideal because all of the monsters that were here at the very beginning of this will come back. But I don't know what to do otherwise. Is the right time period? I don't think it is. It's not. That's fine. Uh-oh. It's all fine. No problems here. Which gate did I go through? I didn't keep track of things because I didn't think I would need to. Interesting. They did not come back. That is excellent information. I'm very happy to know. Right. I don't really need food, but I do need hit points. So... Oh, no. Get the ring first. Because the ring is all important. Which requires me to get my plane or my boat. Where did I leave my boat? Heck. Well... I mean, it's fine. It's all good. I just need to get to another continent. Across an ocean, and I've lost my boat. At least I don't have to do Planet X again. That is 100% true. And yes, for anyone who is watching who is not on my Discord, there is a link that just popped into chat. Absolutely, you are welcome to join. I try to just make sure I'm updating there about what's going on, and you know, you also can just chat with me offline there. So you're welcome to join. We can chat about musicals, and we can chat about birds, and we can chat about various and sundry things, because, you know, I enjoy talking about those things. Let's see, I have this boat. I don't know where I'm going. I need to switch time periods. I'm in the wrong time period. That's the problem. So, let's go to the right time period and find a boat there. Exit this boat. Come back, time portal, come back. Pangea is also not the right time period, but also that's fine. Just need to go through this portal in Greenland. Okay. Let's take the third portal out of here. Sort of put us where we want to be, except there's no boat. This is fine. This is all fine. Back. Oh. I have missed it. We will take the fourth portal out? Doesn't the fourth one go to Aftermath? Is it the first portal? Which portal do I want? I think I might want the second portal? No, I don't know what I want. Okay. We're going to play more strategic now. I'm going to look at the map. I need to get to North America in 1990. No. Yes? I want to get here. This, but that goes here. No, this goes here. Okay. That one goes... Second portal leads me here. Third portal ends me here. Fourth portal ends me here. This portal goes to present, which is the time period I want. Goes to the present in South America, which is totally fine with me. So I want to go... fourth portal out of Legends. And the portal it takes me out of, I want to go right back into. I think. We'll see. We're just jumping through time, trying to get a magic ring that I thought we already got. Should be in the right time period now. It's been a while since I didn't have a boat everywhere. Oh, thank you. I made it to New San Antonio, which was where we were trying to get. Did I die or something and not save after giving this guy money? I swear we did this once already. I didn't imagine it. Offer 500. The ring is yours. Rings 1. Is there anything else that I have to do with that? I went, I got the ring. Return to Earth. He'll give you a magic ring. With the ring, the quick sword, and as close to 10,000 hit points as you can. I don't know. I assume we have everything we need. Elaki, your second grade you was so proud when you got the ring. This is the second time we've been here. I thought we already had the ring. I don't know what happened. Maybe a thief stole it from us? Because when we got to Minax, we died from all of the barriers. And I couldn't figure out why we were dying because I thought we had everything we needed. Right. We're gonna board this airplane. We're gonna launch the airplane. Going to land on Britain, I swear. Okay. Exit the airplane. Enter here. Buy hit points. Right. Shall we give this a go again? Launch the plane. That's where we left our boat. And now we're about to leave our plane here too. Thankfully, most of these creatures are already gone. Still have a ring. I'm going to assume that means that we are ready for this challenge. But every time I encounter a thief, I am going to check to make sure we still have the ring. Ring protects from field. Okay. Kill them. Okay. Negate time. Oh, move out of the way. Come on. What? I negated time. Why are they allowed to put me to sleep while time is negated? It doesn't make any sense. Negate time. You boys stay there. Makes a big difference having this ring. No. Time is negated. You're not supposed to be able to do that. Alright. There are too many of these guys. Just go away. Alright. Back to the other chamber. Back and forth, hitting her each time. About them. I also have no idea how many times I have to hit her. But this is the final battle, so... Can I kill these guys? That one seems like the invincible one. on. My axe is dead, and all her works shall die! You feel a strange force. You have saved the universe and completed Ultima 2. Seek now to conquer wicked Exodus, found in Ultima 3. I don't really understand found in Ultima 3-D4-P. I don't know what that means, but we're done with Ultima 2? Oh my god! This game was annoying. And it's a good game. But they literally just left us on a screen with the frickin' rocket ship, the worst enemy in the game. Like, all the bad guys? Pushovers. The rocket ship. Landing the rocket ship was the hardest thing in this entire game. I am exceedingly happy to be done with Ultima 2. I'm enjoying revisiting my childhood and games that I don't know that I ever played, but that my older brother definitely did play. Tony, I will stretch in just a second. So, it's not that I'm not enjoying them. It's that this game took way too much time. This game was just... I enjoy a puzzle. I enjoy riddles. That's all fine. The amount of work required to get the riddles and then be able to figure them out in this game was opaque. I mean, it was a lot of work, and the riddles weren't easy to solve. They would give you a riddle, and then it didn't really align with what the answer was in a straightforward way. So, hence, after a couple of months of playing this game, I resorted to a walkthrough guide. And even then, it was very difficult. So, thankfully, I spent a few hours earlier today grinding gold so that we would have hit points and food and better stats and be able to actually make a run at the boss today. Otherwise, today would have just been grinding gold the entire time, which... not the most fun. But this means that we get to start on Ultima 3 Exodus, which I have the manual for that we can take a look at. Ultima. And while I'm at it, I don't know if this will work. I'm going to try and open up Ultima 3 and see... oh dear. I definitely need to set it so that it will open in windowed mode instead of full screen. So we get a little graphic on the side while we look at the manual and just see what we have in store for the next time we do Retro Roguery, which will not be next Saturday. Next Saturday, I am not streaming, so it'll be 2 weeks from today when we start Ultima 3. Next Saturday, I have a couple of people that having very exciting things happening, and I plan to be devoting my attention to them. One of them is Hey Smalls, streamer Hey Smalls. I'll go ahead and do a little shout out here. Who, in celebration of her hitting 1,000 followers, is doing a taco stream. It is her first cooking stream, and she is going to be sharing a family recipe for tacos. She is very much a fan of tacos. One second. She is very much a fan of tacos. If you have access to her emotes or anything like that, you'll know, or if you've watched her stream. So we usually overlap on Saturdays, and instead of streaming myself, because I could use a little bit of a break, I decided that I would just schedule my day off break during her taco stream so that I can watch her make tacos. Also, on next Saturday, there is a charity one-shot, level 20 charity one-shot happening that I also plan to be paying some attention to. That is being run by B. Dave Walters, I believe, on his Twitch channel. And Cypher of Tyr and Urban Bohemian and 16-Bit Eric and Delevely and Anthony Rapp from Rent and Star Trek fame, and one other person whose name I don't remember because I was not already familiar with them, are all playing in that charity stream. So definitely that is worth checking out. And so that, my need for a break and those two streams that I want to watch is why I'm not streaming next Saturday. But when we do return to Retro Roguery... Wait. Okay, now you're making me do the responsible thing and go and look up who they were. Have to find the graphic. It will also... Wow, where was it? Oh, here it is. Alicia Marie Body. So I am unfamiliar with this person. They are the only one on the entire group that I'm not familiar with. So B. Dave Walters is running the game. It's got Cypher of Tyr. It's got Urban Bohemian. It's got Anthony Rapp. It's got 16-Bit Eric. It's got Delevely. And then it has this Alicia Marie Body person who, from their headshot, looks wonderful, but I am unfamiliar with them. And yeah, that will be on B. Dave Walters' channel next Saturday at noon Pacific. So literally 3 p.m. my time, which I usually start at 3:30 p.m. So since I'll be watching that, I won't be streaming. But let me do, if you're interested in that at all, it'll be on that channel. So, and I literally think this might be the first thing that B. Dave has ever streamed on his channel. Anyway, I'm going to take a look now at the manual for Ultima 3. Usually there's some story in these manuals, and that is what we will be looking for, just to get a sense of what we'll be in for next time we play Ultima. Oh, and since I'm shifting focus off of Ultima 2, I'm just going to edit the stream info and change it to Ultima 3. Ultima 3 exit. Done. Great. We have Ultima 3 Exodus, the Book of Play. Oh, and we have double pages. Is my layout gonna work for this? I guess it will. I don't know how that translates to actually the screen, but I will read it out for you. Welcome back, O illustrious adventurers. Long has been thy sojourn in this strange realm, though 'tis a fitting respite for great heroes. Glorious are the names of these adventurers who slew the mighty wizard Mondane and his evil consort Minax. Lord British's minstrels still sing thy praises for the epic battles waged in the overthrowing of those two crimson necromancers. The chronicles of Ultima 1 and Ultima 2 bear witness to thine effects on behalf of the good subjects of the realm of Sosana. The time of thy rest is now o'er. Thou wouldst not be here if thou hadst not heard the distant braying of the war horns, or felt in thy blood the cry of kinsmen in dire peril. Thou art called, and from such a calling none of the people may turn aside. It is thy duty and thy destiny. Preparing for thy journey. The scan on this is a little bit... Let's see, I would like to be able to increase the size a little. I don't know how that will affect my layout. Oh, it's going to do interesting things to the layout. This is fine. This is all fine. We're just going to cover everything up because I need the words to be bigger so that I can read them. It's fine. We'll adjust it again for later when I have a map to show. Gather close while thou art briefed on what changes hast transpired since last thou guested forth. Guested? I think that's supposed to be quested. A new, much larger Siege Perilous has been discovered. The gateway will now hold 4 adventurers instead of just 1. 2 paths thus radiate out before thee. Thou may choose to venture forth alone, in hopes of recruiting retainers once thou arrives in Caesarea. Or thou may gather together up to 3 other adventurers of the people who rest here, and sally forth with them at thy side. There is the back, who hast not kin to protect it. Decide quickly, the horns seem louder. Some ritual preparation is needed before thy journey can begin. First, study what is contained within this square pouch. It is thy key to open the gateway. Guard it well lest harm befall thy party. Before examining the disc even once, you must follow the arcane rituals described on the back page of the player's reference card. Not sure I have a copy of the player's reference card. I have a clue book. I have a map. I have a wizard spellbook. And I have a cleric spellbook. There are a lot of peripherals with this game. I don't have a player's reference card. I'll have to look for that before next time, just in case we need it. Enclosed in thy pouch is also a rare cloth map, a reference card, and 2 eldritch manuscripts. Unless thou art trained in mystical matters, open not these 2 books upon destruction of thy soul. Both of these ancient books were presumed lost for many centuries. By means of portentous visions, Lord British's advisors were led to their ancient resting places. The manuscripts contain very powerful lore whose time has come to be used again. It is said that the Wheel of the Heavens now heralds a great conflict, and that even the great Earth Snake will rise from the watery depths. The dreams of the wise are thus disturbed these days. Great evil walks the land again. The map of Caesarea is, alas, incomplete. The great cartographer Hawkwind was gravely wounded by a roving band of brigands before he could finish the map. None of the towns, castles, dungeons, or other special places are shown. You will have to use pins or markers to indicate where each lies. As you find them, It is rumored that much lies hidden just out of sight. So we do have the map of Caesarea. It is a digital scan of a cloth item that was included with the game. And I guess I'll have to use Adobe Acrobat's comments tools in order to mark where towns and things are, so that you all can see them as well as I can. The reference card contains the alphabetical commands. While the functions of most commands are obvious, several have subtlety. C is cast. When chosen, thee will be asked for thy character's number, 1 through 4, and for some professions. Whether the spell will be W or C, wizard or cleric, then the rank of the spell will be requested. Okay, that seems complex. Fire has a range of 3 squares. Any enemy killed with ship's cannons yields no treasure. Watch out, pirate ships fire back. Well, that's certainly a change from 2 to 3, where 2, you basically had to be on a ship if you wanted to farm gold. Now, firing from a ship yields no treasure. Seems like they made that adjustment after finding out that everybody just rode around on the ship all the time in Ultima 2. Join gold pools all the party's gold to one character, useful for buying special items or services that are expensive. Look is particularly useful before entering unknown places or terrain. Negate time is the trademark of a master thief. When the proper item is found and used, time stops around the thief for several turns. This allows an audacious thief to steal vast treasures and escape the treasurer's guardians. Other allows regular adventure verb commands in special situations or places. Such a phrase might be kiss princess or jump cliff. I don't know how that's going to work, because up until now, everything has just been a single letter for every command. This implies that we will actually be typing full words as command words, which would be new. I'm uncertain though. I will need to find that reference card to get the full list of command words. Jump princess. Yeah, how about kiss cliff? Peer. With the aid of a special item, thou can gain an overview of where the party is located. On the surface, the map is of the entire world. In a town or castle, the map shows all the inside areas. When used in a dungeon, all of that level is visible. Even the ladders, doors, and special objects are shown. Interesting. Yell allows words to be screamed over a distance. Very useful when being chased by a dragon. Yell, open gate! So again, that implies that I can use commands on specific items, which is not something that was possible in the previous 2 games. Now that everything has been studied and whomever of the people thou couldst muster has been assembled, it is time to begin the ritual. First, insert the disc marked Program Side into thy machine. And with all gathered around the machine, activate the power. So, very much a reference to much older technology where you would put the disc in first and then turn on the computer. The development of a language parser. Nice! Yeah. I believe we've advanced by 1 year from 1982 to 1983 with this game. Still games booting as boot discs. Shortly, a viewport is opened through the gateway. Kinsmen engaged in mortal combat with a dark creature can be seen. I suppose I should shrink this back down so that you can see that. Over on the side. Just makes it really small on my screen. Where did it go? Suddenly, the battle ends! You are too late to help, but never too late to avenge. Follow closely the instructions shown on thy living machine. All adventurers must now gather around the machine. Total concentration among the party is necessary for the gateway of the Siege Perilous to open. A moment of transition is experienced, then through the gateway. After the darkness of transition clears from thine eyes, a sample view of Caesarea appears. After a moment's inspection, press spacebar. Thou are now offered 3 choices. Return to the view, organize a party, journey onward. Only the first letter of any option need be used to select that option. Return to the view offers reflection upon the realm's features. Organize a party is where thou shouldst begin. Thou art presented with a long list of options. Examine the register, create a character, form a party, disperse a party, terminate a character, or main menu. Journey onward begins the adventure. I like that they include these line art illustrations as well. Like, the entire manual, it's giving instruction to people who by now have had a couple of years to get used to the basics of DOS-based computer operations. And they flavor everything. The first 2 games also had this like medieval, like Lord of the Rings, high fantasy flavor to them. The first 2 games also included the science fiction stuff, but even the like instructions on how to fly the spacecraft were in high fantasy language, and it was just a machine that was not fully understood by the characters, because in the games, in 1 and 2, you were a high fantasy sword and sorcery character. You just happened to operate a spacecraft as part of your quest. Which is just awesome and fun, and I'm sad that you lose that part of the game starting with this one. The first order of business is the defining of characters and the formation of an adventure party. Examine the register displays the name and classification of each type of character. The first 3 letters before each name give the character's sex, race, and profession. The 4th letter states that the health of the character, G is good, P is poisoned, D is dead, and A is ashes. Ashes? If the character is already part of a party, a diamond will appear next to their name. Create a character allows the adventurer to develop kinsfolk or retainers. Each character reflects the personality of its creator, so choose the following carefully. Assign a number from 1 to 20, name the character, up to 13 letters may be used, sex, male, female, or other. 1983, they had an other option for sex, which is a huge step from the second game where you had different stats based on whether you chose male or female. This game from 1983, male, female, and other as sex options is amazing. I'm very curious about that, and whether it has any effects in game as it did in the second game. Race, choose from among the 5 races of the people: human, elf, dwarf, bobbit, and fuzzy. So, first game, bobbits. Second game, hobbits. Third game, bobbits. Also, what the heck is a fuzzy? I must know! What is a fuzzy? It says, see Table 1. Maximum attainable attributes for each race. Humans can get Strength 75, Dexterity 75, Intelligence 75, and Wisdom 75. Elves can do Strength of 75, Dexterity of 99, Intelligence of 75, and Wisdom of 50. Dwarves can do 99 Strength, 75 Dexterity, 50 Intelligence, and 75 Wisdom. Bobbits can do 75 strength, 50 dexterity, 75 intelligence, and 99 wisdom. Fuzzies can do 25 strength, 99 dexterity, 99 intelligence, and 75 wisdom. What the heck is a fuzzy? What are they? I am so curious. The Fuzzies are a furry bipedal race who for a brief time dwelt in the lands of Caesarea. Known to be nimble and highly intelligent, the Fuzzies appeared only momentarily in the history of the world which became Britannia, vanishing almost as quickly as they appeared. Only appearance, Ultima 3. There's an image. I will see if I can pop it in here for you. On the fly things. Let's see. I want to... add window cap. Add sword. I wasn't set up to be sharing what I'm sharing at the moment, so bear with me one moment. Go. Okay, there's an illustration of what the fuzzies look like. So, sort of like a cat person, I guess. I'm guessing either nerfed for having 299s or slated for having 25. Yeah, kind of tabaxi-ish, or like the kites. I don't know how to say them. The ones from Skyrim. I couldn't remember the name. Yes, those. Kite. I'm not sure how to say that one. But significantly more cute in appearance than either of those. So, yeah. Sorry, I just... Hedget. Hedget. So, okay, so fuzzies are an option. I will most likely make a fuzzy, just because, although it seems like I can make 4 characters in this game. Type, the profession of the character. Choose among fighter, cleric, wizard, thief, paladin, barbarian, lark, illusionist, druid, alchemist, and ranger. Fighters can use all weapons and all armor. Can't cast any spells. Clerics can use the mace and chain armor, and they cast spells that are prayers. Their spell attribute is wisdom. Wizards can use daggers and cloth armor. Their spell type is sorcery, and their spell attribute is intelligence. So we're getting further specialized in the classes with this third game. The thief can use swords and leather armor, no spells. Their special is that they can steal and disarm traps. Paladin can use all weapons. They can use plate armor. They have prayers for spells. Half wisdom. Barbarian, all weapons, leather armor, no spells. They have some stealing ability and can disarm. The Lark can use all weapons, can use cloth armor, has sorcery spells, but half intelligence. I'm not sure what I would equate the Lark to in more modern class terminology. They can use any weapon. Basically can't wear armor, like a wizard. They have sorcery spells. A bard? Possibly. The illusionist can use the mace and leather armor, has prayers, half wisdom, some stealing and disarming. So the illusionist is like a cross between a cleric and a thief. The druid, mace, cloth armor, both types of spells. Raider of both halves. Druids regain their magic points faster than other characters. Alchemist can use the dagger, cloth armor, and sorcery, half intelligence, and some stealing and disarming. The ranger, +2 sword, +2 plate, both spell types. Lesser of both halves, some steal and disarm. I don't really understand what all of that means, but man, it seems like the ranger made out like a bandit here. They can use swords and plate armor and cast both types of spells? That seems like a good deal. Attributes. 50 points are available to be divided among the 4 attributes. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom. Strength is important for fighting. Dexterity grants speed. Yes. That's all forming a party. Is there more story stuff? We can look at this next. Weapons shop, armory, grocery. Oh, food. I forgot food. Food sticks around for a while. I don't know if it ever goes away. Hey, there's that illustration. Healers. Ooh. You can go to healers. Citizen. Jesters. No more jesters. We'll definitely look back at the Gallery of Monsters next time. With the fall of Mondain and Minax, peace had flowed like molten honey around all of Caesarea. Everywhere, Lord British's subjects were happy and prosperous. A great cancer had been exorcised from the world body. The people were cleansed again, and there was much rejoicing in the towns. There was much rejoicing. Even the orcs had disappeared from sight after the fall of Minax's castle, as chronicled in Ultima 2. 20 years the peace lasted. 20 years is also the time needed for an infant to become a person. Interesting. From the ruins of Minax's castle has come several fragments of a manuscript which hints at a dark secret. There appears to have been an unholy alliance between Mondain and his young apprentice Minax. Something had fructified from that union, but whether that something was man, monster, or demon, the manuscript fragments were eerily silent. I lost my place. I glanced away and lost my place. What had become of the hellborn prodigy? No clues existed. Time passed and the omens began to be troubled. Comets flashed across the sky, and rumbles were heard deep in the ground. Then one day, in a fiery birth of molten lava, an island rose up in the middle of the ocean. None could approach it, for the heat and steam were too great. Some drunken sailors claimed to have had a glimpse of the island when the steam was momentarily blown away by a strong wind. They swore that a castle existed in the middle of that inferno, but thou knows how reliable is the word of a drunken sailor. Are they implying the two villains had a demon baby? Yes, indeed they are. Then the sweet flowing rhythm of country life was shattered. Orc drums began to pulsate the hills and mountains, and the horrible raids began. The outlying settlements all moved into the safety of the village fortresses. Shortly thereafter, a pirate fleet appeared suddenly, and commerce was swept from the seas. An evil power was rising in the west, and all of the earth groaned to its flexing. When tales emerged that the great earth serpent had risen from its long slumber at the bottom of the ocean, people began to cry that the end of the world was at hand. Lord British sent his most trusted and talented advisor out to uncover the facts behind these wild rumors. Weeks passed. Then a shattered man was found wandering in the groves outside the castle. Some terrible sight had blasted his reasoning. He just kept repeating, "From the depths of hell, he comes for vengeance." He, she, it was remained unclear. That feels like it was a partial sentence, and also, I don't really enjoy it being used in that way as a pronoun, so I probably will not be repeating that in that way. But again, 1983 historic document. The spread of its evil powers, however, was very clear. Lord British sent out a call for all of the heroes of the people to rally. That is why thou art here today. Thou heard the call and answered it. Thy task before thee is not easy. Evil walks the land openly, attacking all travelers. Thou and thy companions will need to grow stronger rapidly if thy party is to survive. Seek among the ancient paths for long-forgotten truths and powers. One possible clue as to the identity of thy nemesis has been discovered. A derelict merchant ship was recently towed into port. No crewmen were aboard, alive or dead. Everyone had vanished, as if plucked by some evil force off the boat. The only thing found was a word written in blood on the deck. Exodus. Roe R. Adams III, August 2nd, 1983. I say August the 2nd because this was written for an American audience, therefore I would assume month, day, year. It could presumably be the 8th of February, 1983, if we're going with the European order for dates. I'm uncertain, but I do believe this was made for an American audience and therefore would be August the 2nd. Exactly, just here for coffee. It explains why they included an other option for sex, which today we would probably refer to as gender. They were using it themselves, only clumsily. But again, 1983, that as a concept had not really entered the public consciousness in any way. So having it appear here and be clumsily done, it's not really surprising that it's clumsily done because it just wasn't a thing that was really done at all in 1983. We'll read this last page and then we'll call it for today, and we will come back and I will start with the manual and the story in 2 weeks' time when we begin Ultima 3. I, Lord British, would like to thank the following persons for their efforts in creating this book. Roe R. Adams III for the eloquent writings herein. Dennis R. Lubay for the magnificent illustrations within this book. Special thanks goes to those who assisted through long hours of work and playtest. Roe R. Adams, Ken Arnold, Chuck... One second. I'm going to zoom to... Can I zoom? Zoom in? Zoom to page level? Zoom fit width. Zoom actual size? Sorry, it's just too small for me to read it. You find it personally amusing that this is from 1983, especially if that is August. Your NB sibling was also written about that time. Hi, Scribs. Special thanks goes out to those who assisted through long hours of work and playtest. Roe R. Adams, Ken Arnold, Chuck Boyke? I'm sure I mispronounced that. Richard Garriott, Winfield Kang, James Van Artstallen, Mike Ward, and Margaret Vigers? I'm not sure. And to all those persons found within this game, I extend a warm greeting. Copyright 1983 by Origin Systems Incorporated. Ultima and Lord British are trademarks of Richard Garriott. So yeah, we will be visiting Ultima 3 next time. I am extremely excited to be moving on in this series. I was getting very, 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 very frustrated with Ultima 2. As much as I was enjoying it, I'm happy to be moving along from it. And excited to see Ultima 2. So next time I will be on is Monday, and on Monday I will be streaming Myst, continuing, picking up from where we left off the last time that we played Myst. And we will be doing Myst on Mondays. Ooh, Myst Mondays. We'll be doing Myst Mondays for the rest of April. And then if we feel like we're close to the end, we'll probably just finish it. Otherwise, we will spin the wheel and play something else for Mystery Mischief Monday in May. And then I will be live Wednesday afternoon at 2:30 for the Archival Adventures. And we'll be looking at the Blacksburg Women's Club records that we didn't get to look at this past Wednesday because I was feeling unwell. So let me go ahead and set up a raid. Should we go and visit? Let me see who is on. You know, I'm going to raid somebody that we have not raided from Critical Bard is on, and it's his streamiversary. So Critical Bard has a very large viewer base, and I like to throw my people over to some of the smaller streamers that yeah, and it's possible that he's not allowing raids unless he but I have an idea of who I want to raid at the moment. I definitely support Critical Bard, but I also want to support some of the smaller streamers that I am a fan of. So I'm gonna probably raid over to one of them, and I think last week we went to go see Jess, go JG, and this week I think we will go and visit Panther Lilycat. They are currently playing Hades, and they are a smaller streamer. They're a very nice person, and I would encourage all of you to give them a follow. So let me set that up. And when you get there, if you have the hello daggers, please throw them into chat and say hello from me. Otherwise, throw out some emote just to let them know that we have arrived. And I will see you all again on Monday. Thank you, everybody who came by, everybody who used bits. Librarian Liz, thank you so much for the raid. And I look forward to seeing you all again in the future. Bye.